From the dawn of civilization, humanity has dreamt of transcending distance. To appear in one place, then vanish, only to re-emerge instantly somewhere else. It's a concept that defies our current understanding of physics. Yet, whispers persist across millennia. Echoes from ancient texts. Visionary insights from a forgotten genius. Could these separate threads weave together a hidden narrative? A truth they don't want us to know? What if teleportation, or something akin to it, isn't merely a futuristic fantasy, but a forgotten memory? The very idea that Prophet Solomon and Nikola Tesla were somehow aware of capabilities resembling teleportation is a claim that demands scrutiny. How could figures separated by thousands of years, living in vastly different epochs, share such a profound, yet hidden, understanding? Ancient religious accounts often describe events that defy conventional explanation. Miraculous movements, instantaneous transfers, or the sudden appearance and disappearance of objects and individuals. Are these mere metaphors, or do they hint at a deeper, pre-scientific comprehension of manipulating space and time? Across various ancient narratives, we find accounts of instantaneous travel, of individuals being transported vast distances in the blink of an eye, or objects materializing seemingly from nowhere. These stories, often steeped in religious or mythological contexts, are typically dismissed as supernatural tales. But what if these weren't just fanciful legends? What if they represent humanity's earliest attempts to articulate phenomena that, though unexplainable by the science of their time, held a tangible reality for those who witnessed them? The question isn't whether it was magic, but whether it was a different kind of science. These ancient texts, passed down through generations, often speak in parables and allegories, making a literal interpretation challenging. Yet, their recurring themes of impossible journeys and sudden displacements spark curiosity. They suggest a world where the laws of physics, as we understand them today, could be bent, or perhaps, simply hadn't been fully charted. Did these ancient civilizations possess an esoteric knowledge, a key to unlocking dimensions of reality that remain hidden from us, even with all our modern advancements? Millennia later, a different kind of prophet emerged. Nikola Tesla. A Serbian-American engineer, futurist, and inventor, Tesla's name is synonymous with genius, innovation, and, for many, enigma. He gifted the world the modern alternating current electricity supply system, fundamentally reshaping civilization. But his contributions, and perhaps his true insights, extended far beyond the realm of conventional electrical engineering. He was a man who looked at the universe not just as a mechanic, but as a mystic. He believed in keys, in underlying principles waiting to be discovered. Born in 1856 amidst a thunderstorm, Tesla's fascination with electricity began early. He saw it not just as a force, but as a window into deeper truths. After a period working for Thomas Edison, which ended famously, Tesla struck out on his own, his mind ablaze with radical ideas. He envisioned a world powered wirelessly, a future of boundless energy. His prolific inventions and patents barely scratched the surface of the vastness of his intellectual explorations. He was a man constantly peering beyond the horizon of his own time, hinting at technologies we are only now beginning to grasp. Among Tesla's many eccentricities, one stands out: his profound obsession with the numbers 3, 6, and 9. This wasn't a casual preference, it was a deeply ingrained conviction. He reportedly circled blocks 3 times before entering a building, his routines dictated by these digits. Why this fixation? What secret did these numbers hold for a man who seemed to grasp the universe's mechanics better than anyone else alive? Was it mere superstition, or did he genuinely perceive a hidden code within these numerical patterns? The most famous quote attributed to Tesla regarding these numbers states, "If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and 9, then you would have a key to the universe." While the exact origins of this quote are uncertain, its sentiment perfectly captures the essence of Tesla's mindset. He believed these numbers were not arbitrary but fundamental. They represented a foundational aspect of reality, a mathematical blueprint for existence itself. For Tesla, understanding these numbers wasn't just about math, it was about unlocking cosmic secrets, including perhaps, the very fabric of space and time. The 369 theory often links to concepts like vortex mathematics, where these numbers act as a divine blueprint, a constant in numerical sequences that reveal underlying energy patterns. Tesla's fascination with them wasn't just aesthetic, it was an attempt to understand the very structure of reality. He saw natural oscillations, resonant frequencies, and cosmic symmetries expressed through these numbers. Could this profound insight into numerical patterns be connected to the manipulation of physical space, a prerequisite for something as radical as teleportation? In 1895, a pivotal moment occurred. Tesla had his first finding that time and space actually could be influenced by the usage of magnetic fields. This wasn't mere speculation, it was a scientific observation. This groundbreaking realization opened a Pandora's box of possibilities, suggesting that the seemingly immutable laws of physics could be bent, twisted, or even circumvented. If magnetic fields could influence the very fabric of spacetime, what then were the limits of such manipulation? The implications were, and remain, staggering. This finding ignited a wild idea in Tesla's mind, the creation of a time machine. While often relegated to science fiction, the concept of a Tesla time machine isn't entirely divorced from his documented work. If time and space are malleable through magnetic fields, then theoretically, one could create a localized field that shifts an object or individual outside the normal flow of linear time. Tesla, ever the visionary, was undoubtedly exploring these extreme theoretical possibilities, pushing the boundaries of what was considered achievable. The existence of a tangible Tesla time machine remains unverified. There's no confirmed blueprint or working prototype. However, the enduring fascination with this claim speaks volumes about Tesla's legacy as a mysterious genius. Was it a literal machine, or a theoretical framework he was developing? The line between fact and fiction often blurs when discussing Tesla's more radical ideas. But the fact that he explored influencing time and space with magnetic fields, even if the time machine itself is legendary, hints at a profound vision for manipulating reality. Adding another layer to Tesla's enigmatic work are claims about his involvement with what some describe as the world's first flying saucer. While specific designs remain largely in the realm of speculative theories, the idea that Tesla conceived of anti-gravity or advanced propulsion systems aligns with his pursuit of radical new technologies. If one could influence space itself, perhaps defying gravity or achieving instantaneous displacement wasn't such a leap for his mind. These whispers highlight his reputation as a man who constantly thought decades, if not centuries, ahead of his time. Tesla's life ended in 1943. Following his death, government agents reportedly seized his papers and research, leading to rampant speculation about suppressed discoveries. What secrets did these documents hold? Was there a deeper understanding of energy, spacetime, or even interdimensional travel that the world wasn't ready for, or perhaps, was deemed too powerful to be widely known? This intervention only deepens the mystery surrounding Tesla's most radical work, fueling the belief that critical knowledge was deliberately withheld from the public. Further intriguing the narrative is the mention of a chilling message from Tesla, reportedly unreleased until now. The nature of this message remains shrouded in secrecy, but its alleged existence fuels speculation that Tesla foresaw developments or understood realities that were unsettling even to him. If a genius of his caliber delivered a chilling message, what did it pertain to? Was it a warning? A final clue? Or perhaps, a confirmation of the extraordinary potential of his unfinished work, a potential still locked away? Today, teleportation remains a staple of science fiction, yet the scientific community increasingly acknowledges its theoretical possibility. We are not talking about Star Trek-style human beaming yet, but about quantum teleportation, the instantaneous transfer of quantum information. This isn't moving matter, but the state of matter. Still, it pushes the boundaries of our understanding of locality and connectivity in the universe. Is this the first step on a long road, or an entirely different path from what ancient accounts or Tesla might have envisioned? Current scientists generally agree that the ability for time travel and teleportation is possible, but they don't say when such feats might be achieved for macroscopic objects. This consensus, even in theory, is a monumental shift. It moves these concepts from the realm of pure fantasy into legitimate scientific inquiry. The universe, it seems, might be far stranger and more flexible than we've traditionally understood. What once seemed miraculous or supernatural is now, for many physicists, a matter of engineering and understanding the fundamental laws of reality. The breakthroughs in quantum mechanics have opened doors to understanding reality in ways unimaginable a century ago. Phenomena like quantum entanglement, where two particles become linked regardless of distance, challenge our classical notions of space and time. This spooky action at a distance suggests a universe where connections transcend physical proximity. Could a deeper understanding of these quantum principles be the key that Tesla glimpsed, or that ancient civilizations perhaps intuitively understood? Is quantum physics just catching up to ancient wisdom? Further complicating the picture are individuals like Andrew Biago, who make extraordinary claims about existing teleportation and time travel technologies. Biago alleges that such capabilities have been operational for well over 50 years, part of secret government programs. He claims to have participated in time travel experiments and visited various points in history. These assertions, while highly controversial and lacking verifiable evidence, tap into a broader cultural fascination with hidden technologies and governmental secrecy. The assertion that time travel and teleportation technology has been around for half a century raises profound questions. If true, what does this imply about the nature of power, information, and the trajectory of human history? Why would such revolutionary breakthroughs be kept secret? The claims suggest a carefully managed narrative, where the public is fed carefully curated information, while advanced capabilities are developed and deployed in the shadows. This narrative, though speculative, resonates deeply with many who mistrust official accounts. It is crucial to distinguish between established scientific theory, historical fact, and speculative claims or religious narratives. While scientists theorize about teleportation's possibility, claims of existing, operational time machines remain firmly in the realm of unverified assertions. Ancient religious texts provide fascinating parallels but are not scientific treatises. The challenge lies in critically evaluating each piece of the puzzle, appreciating the mystery without succumbing to unsupported conclusions. Our journey seeks to explore, not to definitively prove. The enduring question is whether the ancient awareness, perhaps hinted at in narratives involving figures like Prophet Solomon, somehow presaged Tesla's insights. Did early civilizations possess a different understanding of energy and reality, lost to time, only for a genius like Tesla to stumble upon fragments of it millennia later? The concept that such profound knowledge could surface across such disparate eras is compelling. It suggests a universal truth, a fundamental law of the cosmos, that periodically reveals itself to those attuned enough to perceive it. If the ability to manipulate spacetime through magnetic fields, as Tesla suggested, was indeed possible, it bridges the gap between the seemingly miraculous events of ancient lore and the theoretical possibilities of modern physics. It creates a hypothetical framework where what was once magic becomes advanced technology. The convergence of these disparate narratives, the ancient accounts, Tesla's groundbreaking research, and contemporary scientific theory, is where the true mystery intensifies. Are we looking at isolated coincidences, or pieces of a grander, hidden design? Why does the concept of teleportation, and the idea of suppressed knowledge, captivate us so profoundly? Perhaps it's a primal longing to break free from the constraints of our physical reality. To overcome distance, time, and the limitations of the human body. Or perhaps, deep down, we sense that there is more to the universe than meets the eye, more possibilities than conventional science currently admits. This collective intuition fuels the relentless search for answers, driving both scientists and theorists to push the boundaries of the known. The notion that powerful entities, be they ancient orders, secret societies, or modern governments, might actively suppress knowledge of such capabilities adds a layer of tension. Who benefits from humanity remaining unaware of these possibilities? What societal structures would collapse if instantaneous travel or time manipulation became commonplace? The "they don't want us to know" narrative resonates precisely because it challenges our trust in established institutions, positing a hidden agenda behind the veil of scientific progress. Tesla himself was considered an enigma, a man whose mind operated on a different frequency. He famously stated, "The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine." This bold declaration hints at a profound understanding of future technologies and realities that his contemporaries could not grasp. Could his work, including his focus on magnetic fields influencing time and space, be a direct link to the abilities described in ancient texts, a bridge across millennia of human perception? The seizure of Tesla's research documents after his death fuels the persistent belief that vital information was intentionally obscured. What if among those papers were the very formulas or theories that could have propelled humanity decades, even centuries, ahead in its understanding of reality? This act, whether for national security or other reasons, left a void, a series of unanswered questions that continue to echo through time. The interruption of his legacy, for many, is the strongest evidence of a hidden truth. Our modern understanding of quantum mechanics continues to unravel the fundamental nature of reality. We learn that space and time are not absolute, but dynamic, influenced by gravity and energy. The universe, at its most basic level, is a soup of probabilities and interconnectedness. This scientific frontier is slowly converging with the more mystical insights found in ancient texts and the radical theories of figures like Tesla. The possibility of warping, folding, or traversing this fabric of reality becomes less absurd with each new discovery. If ancient cultures indeed possessed knowledge that enabled phenomena resembling teleportation, they weren't necessarily wielding complex machinery. Perhaps their understanding involved different principles, mental focus, energetic manipulation, or a profound connection to natural forces we no longer comprehend. Could the wisdom of Prophet Solomon and others be less about technology and more about a mastery of natural laws, an intuitive physics that has been lost and is only now being theoretically rediscovered by quantum scientists? The idea that Prophet Solomon and Nikola Tesla were aware suggests a shared understanding, a continuity of knowledge across vast stretches of human history. Was this awareness gleaned through direct transmission, or did both men, through their unique insights and spiritual or scientific quests, tap into a universal reservoir of information? The nexus between ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science is where the most profound questions reside. It implies a cyclical nature to human discovery, where truths are found, lost, and then painstakingly rediscovered. Tesla's obsession with 3, 6, 9 might represent his attempt to decode this universal language, a numerical key to the universe's operational manual. If such a code exists, and if it indeed governs the very fabric of reality, then manipulating space and time becomes a matter of applying the correct algorithms, of understanding the underlying mathematical harmony. Could this be the secret knowledge that links a biblical king to a modern-day inventor? A shared frequency that only certain minds are tuned to receive? Our comfort with such concepts is often dictated by the boundaries of our current scientific understanding. What seems impossible today might simply be awaiting a paradigm shift. The history of science is replete with examples of phenomena once considered magical or absurd, only to later be explained and harnessed. Teleportation, whether through quantum mechanics or some yet-to-be-understood manipulation of magnetic fields or consciousness, challenges us to expand our belief systems and confront the unknown. The journey into teleportation, whether through historical texts, Tesla's papers, or quantum labs, is far from over. Each piece of information, whether fact or speculation, adds to the compelling narrative of humanity's persistent quest to overcome limitations. We stand at a crossroads, with technology advancing at an unprecedented pace, and ancient mysteries awaiting reinterpretation. The path ahead is one of open-minded inquiry, critical evaluation, and a profound sense of wonder at the universe's endless possibilities. So, do they not want us to know? Is there a secret history of teleportation, a continuum of awareness passed down through generations, hidden in plain sight? Or are these merely fascinating convergences of human imagination and scientific aspiration? The riddle remains. The connection between Prophet Solomon, Nikola Tesla, and the theoretical frontiers of teleportation continues to challenge our perceptions, blurring the lines between the miraculous, the scientific, and the deliberately concealed. Perhaps the key to the universe that Tesla spoke of, symbolized by 3, 6, and 9, isn't just about unlocking energy or technology. Perhaps it's a key to understanding a deeper reality where instantaneous travel is not just possible, but a natural consequence of a fully understood cosmos. What if the awareness attributed to Prophet Solomon and Nikola Tesla was simply a recognition of these fundamental truths, truths that humanity is slowly, painstakingly, beginning to remember?